रस्तोगी अपने को म्यूट करो। Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. So on last term, we are discussing about memory organization. So you have seen 2D organization. In 2D organization, we have memory chips, like this, and least significant address bits are directly connected as per the capacity of the chip. Okay, and the most significant bits are used by a decoder to generate control signals. It will generate control signal to select a chip. Like this. And the data bus is connected with the internal data bus of the memory. This is the internal data bus which is connected with memory buffer register. It is also called memory data register, and here you will get address from memory address register. Okay. This is the 2D organization of the memory. Now in 2.5D organization, what we do, then suppose we have to facilitate byte addressing and word addressing. So see some cases. Suppose capacity of each chip is 1K kilobyte. Okay. It is like this. One kilobyte, to address 1 kilobyte of information, we need 10-bit address. Okay, so each chip will have 10 address lines like this. 10 address lines. First see 2D organization. Okay, then how we convert it into 3D, you will see 2.5D. You will see first see 2D organization. So total capacity, we have 8 chip of 1K means 8K. 8K means we need 13 address line. If your memory is byte addressable, but if it is word addressable, means by applying an address you can refer 16-bit information, 2 byte information, 1 byte from here and another byte from here. Okay, so then how many words? 2 to the power 12 words. So to address word, we need only 12 address line. So just see your MAR, if you consider the word addressable memory, in that case it is 12-bit. In this 10-bit is directly connected with the address lines of each chip. Like this. Okay, and remaining 2 bits inverter used by the decoder. This is decoder circuit. And it will use to generate chip select signal. Generally, chip select signal is on negative logic. So we use like this. Next, and final. This arrangement will be used for selecting the address. Now see data. This is the data line. It is bidirectional. Eight bit from here and 8 bit from here. You can read, means suppose any address generated, means, and this entire is the memory buffer register, MBR. Okay. Now any address generated, means suppose you want to read any address, here you have to write the address. Least significant 10 bits are directly connected to each of the memory cell, so it will make a particular cell active in each chip, but at that time only these two, suppose most significant 2 bit is 10. 10 means this line is 1 and this line is 0. It means this is 1 and this is 1. So it will generate 10. 1 and 0. This is 0. So it will be 1. This will be the 1. This will 1. So this will, it will select this line. Means this chip as well as this chip are selected. Data written at that very location as set by these 10 bits will be retrieved. We will discuss how we perform read operation and write operation. Suppose read operation, so data written in at that location will be written onto the bus. Okay, and it is connected to MBR. It is getting stored in MBR. It is, and When data will be available in MBR, the memory fetch cycle is completed. Okay, as you have seen during previous discussion, I have told you, after writing the address in memory address register, processor enters into wait cycle. It will wait for this operation. Okay, means decoding the most significant, selecting the particular address of corresponding chip, and then writing its content onto the internal data bus, through which it is transferred to the memory buffer register. So in this way, now we have to facilitate so that, and we can refer a byte of information or a word of information. Okay, so that organization is 2.5D organization. Okay, now we have to select column also, from which column you want to retrieve the information. Here we are just selecting row in 2D organization. Here we have to select column also. And if you see the distribution of information, first suppose this is 0 bank and this is 1 bank. So all even addresses are in this bank and all odd addresses are in this bank. So suppose you have an integer written in 2 bytes. So 1 byte is written in this bank and another byte is written in this bank. Okay, you can read from both. Read that integer, you have to read from this bank as well as this bank. Now see how we facilitate. Your data is organized in same manner. Odd addresses are in this memory bank. You must have seen SIM on your laptop. आप देखे होंगे ब्लू सी चिप होती है और उस पर जो है छोटी छोटी चिप्स स्ट्रिप होती है, ब्लू स्ट्रिप्स होती है, इधर आपके पिंस होते हैं उसके ऐसे, और यहाँ जो है चिप लगी होती हैं. ओके, so these are nothing but memory bank like this. This is one memory bank, this is another memory bank. Means if you create chip for this to facilitate 2.5D organization, so for this you need, for this memory organization you need 2 chips. Okay, and how many chips are needed, it will depend upon the number of processing length of the processor. You have heard about 16-bit processor, 32-bit processor, 64-bit processor. Mr. Pandey. प्रियदर्शी, ये तो बंद करें. प्रियदर्शी, ये बंद क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? आप अपने को अनुशासित करें। वो दिख रहा है आपको? सर्किट दिखने लगी? एनी ऑफ
Sir.
यू? सर्किट आ गई सामने?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So we are discussing about SIM. This SIM is DDR. Nowadays we are using DDR4. Okay. So if you see on this SIM, you have several chips. These chips are nothing but a memory bank. Okay. For this particular case that we have discussed through this circuit, we may realize memory with two memory banks. Okay, one will contain odd addresses, another will contain even addresses. Okay, and for 16-bit processor. Similarly, if your processor is 32-bit, then you have 4 memory bank. If it is 64-bit, then you have 8 memory banks on your SIM. Okay. Now, if you see the address distribution, your memory is byte addressable. Now we are going to facilitate word read as well as byte read, or word write as well as byte write. You can write a word as well as you can write a byte of information. Okay. So if you have to write a word, first see, if you have to write a byte or read a byte, then you have the address. But if you have to write, means 8-bit, because your memory is byte addressable. Now suppose you have to read or write a word. In that case, that word will have two addresses. Address for least significant bit and address for byte and address for most significant byte in 2 bytes word. So to write this information, we just say the address of this. Okay. Least significant byte means you have to write this 16-bit information at this address. Address of this means starting address. This is 0, this is 1. Okay. In the 2D case, but your address may start means, suppose this is the case, an address A00, you have written 2 hex digit on A00. It means on A00 X is written, and A01 again X is written. Suppose this is A, this is B. So this will be A and this will be B. Means if you write AB information at address A00, then A is written at A00 and B is written at A01. Okay. Suppose you have written, you have to write AB at A01. Then A will be written at A01 and B will be written at A02. Okay? In this way, information is get written. In byte addressable case, means we are facilitating byte retrieval as well as word retrieval. Okay. Now see how we perform the retrieval operation. Come back. If you have to read a byte of information from even memory bank, then you can generate this address, all the corresponding address of all chips are get selected. Now what you can do, you have to select only this, you have to impose a mechanism to make only this chip active so that the content of this chip may be written onto the bus. Okay, in this way you can read the information from even memory bank. Same case with if you want to read a information, byte information from odd memory bank, you can select all the corresponding addresses but make only this chip active. Okay, and how you can do this selection? You can use second level of chip select signal, and that may be generated with A0. If A0 is 0, then it will select even memory bank. If A0 is 1, it will select odd memory bank. Okay. Now if you see, now we have 13 address line because now your memory is converted into a byte addressable. Okay, it will become byte addressable. So you need how many bytes are there? 2 to the power 13. So you need 13 address line to address the information written on this very memory. Okay. Now see, and we have added A0 to distinguish the byte. But what will be the case if you want to read a word of information? Word means 16-bit information is starting from even address, means your same case that we have discussed, this at AB at A00. So what you can do, first leave this A0, you just consider A1 to A10, these lines, these address lines, this is A1 to A10. Okay, these address lines will select corresponding addresses. Okay, and you just make these two chips selected. Okay, for that we have mechanism, and our processor has support for this, that we will discuss. So we can read 1 byte from here and 1 byte from here, because both chips are selected and addresses are selected. This A0, we are not considering significance of A0. Okay, it will select both the address, and just see your addresses are A00 and A01. This 0 is written as 0000, and this is 0001. This is A1 line. You are selecting address from A1 to A10. Okay, A1 to A10. If you don't consider A0, this A0, in that case, this line is 0 and this line is 0. So it will select same location from this chip as well as this chip. And we have generated the chip select signals. This 8 byte you can retrieve from here and here. Here it is okay. But suppose if same information is written at A01 address, you have written AB, then what will happen? Means at A01 you have A, and A02 you have B. Okay, so see this address. A01 is 0001 and A02 is 0010. Now you are ignoring this A0, but here you see what will happen. First you have to read 8 byte, that is A, from this memory bank. Then next, and for that you need one memory cycle, because you have to read one information from here and one information from here, but in meantime you have to change A1 to A9, A10. Okay, A1 has to be changed. So means you have to write another address. And if you write another address, that will initiate another memory cycle. So if your data start from odd memory bank, then you need two memory cycle to read 8-bit information. But if it starts from even memory bank, then you need single memory cycle to retrieve the information. Okay. Now see, this is the reason why we say the data must be aligned. Suppose you are handling an array, okay, and to refer the 1000 information, okay, and suppose we have not aligned, suppose integer information. So to retrieve in all 1000 integer, we need 2000 memory cycle. And if it is starting from even memory bank means it is aligned. In that case, you need only 1000 memory cycle. Okay, so we say data must be aligned. You have now see how we distinguish that if you have to read, we have to read a byte from even memory bank. We have to read or write a byte from odd memory bank. We have to read word starting from even memory bank, and we have to read a word starting from odd memory bank. In that case, for first second and third cases, we need one cycle. But for fourth case, we need 2 memory cycles. Okay. So we now how we facilitate this, because you just consider the to read information, not a byte, not a word. Starting from even memory bank. In both the case, you need only one cycle. So how we distinguish that this operation is word operation and this operation is byte operation using hardware signals. So for that, if you see on processor, we have a signal called BHE. Okay, BHE means you have a pin on your processor and name of pin is BHE. Okay, BHE means bus high enable. If you see, this bus is called higher order bus and this is called lower order bus. Okay, so it will say BHE, it is activated with negative logic. Okay, अभी हम नेक्स्ट टर्म को पढ़ाएंगे तुम लोगों को. हाँ, ठीक है, आगे नेक्स्ट टर्म पढ़ाया जाएगा. ठीक है,
ओके सर.
कोई परेशानी हो तो पूछ लेना. हाँ, क्योंकि इसको आप लोग जो है काइवांग में भी मिलेगा मेमोरी की, और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आप पढ़ सकते हैं. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी यू कैन यूज, देखना मरीज मनो भी मिल सकता है, उसमें भी मिल सकता है. एक क्या है, विलियम, उसमें मिल सकता है, हेमिस्चर में मिल सकता है, जॉन पी हेज में मिल सकता है, और एक और किताब है, याद आ जाएगी तो हम बता देंगे. सबका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वर्जन आप नेट पर पढ़ा है, आप जहाँ से चाहें वहाँ से पढ़ें और इसको, क्योंकि अभी ये यूज होंगे जब हम मेमोरी सिस्टम का डिजाइन मेमोरी हायरार्की डिजाइन बताएंगे तो ये सब यूज होगा। तो आपको एड्रेसिंग कैसे होती है, क्या कितने मेमोरी साइकिल लग रहे हैं, क्या है, नेक्स्ट उनको हम बताएंगे कि कैसे मेमोरी फेच होता है एक केस लेकर के। ओके, और आपका टेस्ट कब हो बताइए, माइनर? यू जस्ट डिसाइड, क्योंकि उस डेट को मैं हूं नहीं, इसलिए मैं ले नहीं पाऊंगा नेक्स्ट वीक में। अगर आप चाहते हैं तो सैटरडे को हो सकता है, नेक्स्ट सैटरडे को टेस्ट। नेक्स्ट सैटरडे को 11 बजे से दीजिए। ओके,
ओके सर।
नेक्स्ट सैटरडे 11 बजे जाइए, अगला क्लास करिए। थैंक यू।